on the chart here. All right, there we go. So here we go with our brilliant strategy. As you know, this strategy now has been running for a while, so that might say a little about it, to show you that it's not just a one-off, that this continue to pull in the pips in the market. So already today we've pulled in a lot of pips, and we believe that it shall be so for a very, very long time. Okay, so we got a good, I think we got a good move with this particular pair today. This is GBP USD, and I think we have a good move with some of them as well. So for the benefit of new people, is anybody new here today? Are you new? Anybody new for the first time? Because if you have not identified that you are new, we may have to go at the speed of light. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can catch me. Alright, Ibrahim Ahmed. Hello, Ibrahim. How are you? Good to see you. Alright, so no one is new here. It means we can move very fast. Okay, good. I like to move very fast. Okay, so fingers on the buzzer then. Fingers on the buzzer. Quick fire. All right. So I'm going to put my marker. I'm going to insert an arrow. This time it's going to be a down arrow. I'm going to put a down arrow on this big candle here. Alright, that is my arrow, and that is my number one candle. I start from there, and I want you to tell me what is the candle number of our trigger candle. Trigger candle, please. Fingers on the buzzer. Fingers on the buzzer. Quick one. Well done, Ibrahim. Oh, new. Okay, new for the first time. Good, you said so, because we're already moving at the speed of light, jet speed, but we are going to slow down for you, don't worry. All right, Zane 3. All right, Zane think it's 3. Zane think it's 3. Zane, I've seen it. Double three. Rank 22, you think it's 3 as well. Okay. Yes. Okay, SKKB. Nice to see you again, SKKB. You're a strong member. Thank you. Number 3, you said. Okay. Abel, number 3. Is anybody going to disagree? Anybody to disagree with that number 3? NX, you are not disagreeing. You are agreeing with them. Okay. It's not a problem. Let's see who's going to disagree. Okay, I'm waiting. 2 more to go. 2 more. Give me 2 more people. Then we move on. All right, Innocent, say 3. Okay, looks like no one is going to disagree from what I can see so far. Innocent, Chuku, Emeka, and Ibrahim also agree as 3. Okay. So sometimes that might give you a clue. When everybody is suggesting something, it might give you a clue that may be the answer. But we cannot conclude until we investigate. We need to investigate forensically. Okay, so with our 2 pair of eyes, 1 pair of eye and the other pair of glasses, we're going to watch and learn. All right, so this is the first candle, as we said. And that candle is actually not a trigger candle because it's in and out. Some of it is inside, some of it is outside. Okay, candle number 2 missed out on being called our trigger candle. You know that prestigious name of being called the trigger candle? You only get that chance once in a day. I mean, if you are a candle, right? And they have to call you the trigger. So you go for it. You want it to be the trigger candle every day. So unfortunately, candle number 2 was missed out because it's weak. It's touching that line. So a trigger candle is a candle that is formed outside of the box, and no part of the candle is touching the line. So this has failed the test because part of it is touching the line. All right, as you guys and ladies have just suggested, number 3 is the trigger candle because it's not touching anything. It is on its own. It's not touching the line and it's completely outside the box. Thank you so much, Jane, for getting it right. Ranks 22 for getting it right. And SKKB, our loyal member, for getting it right. Abel, thank you. Ernest, Innocent, Ibrahim, thank you. Now we know the trigger candle is number 3. What do we do then? All right, what do we do? What's the next step? Is to drop our trade line. So are we buying or are we selling? The answer is depending on where the breakout goes. If the breakout goes below the line, we sell. If the breakout goes above the line, we buy. So simple. So now we know we are selling, right? That is not debatable. And the question now is that we know we are selling and we have actually sold at that level. We need to set 2 prices. First, we need to set our stop loss, which is this line or just 1 or 2 pips above it. And we need to set our take profit target, which is the size of this box. All right, so let's measure the size of this box for you. Size of this box today is 16 pips. Okay, 16 pips. So we know that our TP1 will be 16 pips. So we have multiple take profit targets. So we set multiple take profit target. So the first one usually is the size of the box. The next one is 2 times the size of the box. The third one is 3 times the size of the box, and so on and so forth. But of course, we don't know how many TP sizes we are going to get when we enter the trade. Therefore, our motto is prepare for the best and hope for the best. So when you are planning your trade, have it in mind that it might be a great day. It might be a wonderful day that you can just count the number of pips. So you prepare for it. That means you set your trade in order to be able to hit at least maybe TP5. Because sometimes you might get up to 5 or even more. All right. So now we know we've gone short from here. We put our stop loss right above this line, and our take profit is 16 pips. All right, let's see whether we are able to hit our 16 pips or how many of the TP we can get. All right, so we start from that line here, which is our sell line. We're looking for 16 pips. So 16 pips, very quickly we got 16 pips very early in the morning. What about 32? We got that here as well as TP2. TP3 is what? 16 times 3, which is enough. I'm going to use my calculator. Where is my phone? I'm going to use my calculator. I don't want to trouble my head. Okay, so calculator. That's why we have calculator to calculate for us. So 16 multiplied by 3 gives us 48. Okay, let's see if we got 48. All right, 48. That's TP3. 37, 43. Okay, let's see, 50. Yes, actually here we already got 48 here. So we got up to TP3 here, and the market went up and down. We tried to fire back, so we hit a kind of a support level here. You can see this is a kind of support level that we hit here. So we hit a kind of a support level here. Price bounce the first time, come back and bounce second time, come back the third time and bounce, and it seems like we took off for a buy. But the problem is that the momentum on the sell side is too strong. Even though we tried to reverse the direction here, but it wasn't successful. Okay, it wasn't successful at all, and we went down still. So assuming that we have many open positions, or this is an opportunity to pile up more position. If you are convinced about your direction, and then the price, give you another opportunity to jump in, you might. Okay, but based on the SBS only, you enter here, you can enter multiple positions on the same time, different multi-position, and set different take profit target. Okay, like we said, TP1 and so on and so forth. So once you do that, let's see how many TPs were we able to take after all, the whole of the trade. Down here, that's 90 pips. 90 pips. So if I divide 90 divided by 16 pips, that will give us 5.6. So that's 5 TPs. So we were able to get 5 take profit target today from GBP US dollar. Good. Is that clear? Everybody got that right? Yes, I hope so. Excellent. So we got what? We got TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, TP5 here today on GBP US dollar. Excellent. All right, so let's get to the next one. Okay, the new people, I hope you are getting it. So let's go to USD Japanese yen. This is also fantastic. Okay, this is also fantastica. So we got good trades today. If you are using this strategy, it's very, very nice today. Look at that. So the same thing, fingers on the buzzer, please, ladies and gentlemen, fingers on the buzzer. Okay, I'm gonna give you the candle number, where to start counting from. So I'm gonna say insert arrow. This time I'm gonna make it an arrow, up arrow. Okay, I'm gonna start from the bear. No, let me start from the, I want to convince you a little bit. I'm going to start from that candle. I can start anywhere I like. You see that candle? That's where I'm going to start from. That candle, that's where I'm going to start from. That is my candle number 1. So count from 1 onwards and tell me which one is the trigger candle. Right. Okay, this is 5 minutes time frame, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes time frame. 5 minutes time frame. Okay, what candle number is that? What is the trigger candle for us now? Anyone? Anybody? Trigger candle number. What is the trigger candle number? What is the trigger candle number? Okay, number what? Number 5. Okay, number 5. So Etwarina, good to see you. Tell me, Die Hard is here. Ibrahim is here, Innocent is here, NS is here. Good to see you all. Okay, Ranky 5, KM 5, Christian 5, Rank 5, Ibrahim 5, Timmy 5, SKKB 5, Robert 5, Abel 5, Die Hard 5. Okay, why everybody's getting it 5? Innocent, I like you. You change your mind, eh? Not necessarily that you got it, but at least you say something different. All right, let's see why. Let's see what happened. Okay. All right, so we start from number 1 here. Obviously, number 1 looks like it's very close. Let me move that arrow a little bit away from it. Yeah, it's touching. Yeah, number 1 is touching. Obviously, number 2 is not, because number 2 is in between. It's in between the line. Okay. Number 3 is actually part of it is inside and is touching the line. Number 4, the same thing. Some of it is outside, some of it is inside, touching the line, until we got to this, our big candle here, or our special candle we mean. Yeah, the trigger candle. It's got the accolade. So that is it. Number 5 is the correct answer. So if you say 1, you're wrong, but if you say 5, you're correct. Good. All right, so now we know our trigger candle. What do we do next? This time around is a buy, because the breakout is above the lines. So it's a breakout, bullish breakout. So we're going to put our buy order at the close of that trigger candle right there. Right there. No mistake. Right there. Okay, so we enter our buy order at the close of this candle here. So there is our stop loss level, 1 or 2 pips below that, and this is the size of the box, which is our TP value. Okay, so we measure our TP from here, which will give us small TP. Wow, this is just too small. This is 5.86 pips. Be careful on days like this when you have a box as small as 6 pips. It worked out today, but just be careful next time. It may not, because with a small pip, the candle could be like 10 pips candle, and will come out from the top and also reach the bottom one, and it may give you a false breakout before continuing. Okay, so but today it worked out. So 6 pips is the take profit target. I'm sure we are going to get more than 6 pips. We will secure more than 6 pips. So what do we get eventually? The highest point, is that the highest? This is 33 pips, 34 pips. So 34 pips. So that is about 5 pips, 5 TP as well. TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4, TP5. That is what we were able to get. TP5. Excellent. Any question at all? How to set the double horizontal line? Okay, good question. Okay, all right, so we're using, okay, for the benefit of the new people, yeah, let me explain a little bit. This box is an hour, 1 hour of trading between the hour of 7 and 8 a.m. UK time. Okay, 7 and 8 a.m. in the morning. So you can do it manually if you want. You don't actually need to color it. All you need is just draw a line, a vertical line at the beginning of the hour and another line at the end of the hour. Okay, so you know between the 2 lines, that is where the box is. Okay, but what we do now is we use an indicator that actually helped us to draw the lines, to draw the box. So this is the indicator inside here. We call that indicator, it is called sessions indicator. That's the name of the indicator, sessions. And that sessions, it has different settings. 3 major settings it has is Asian settings, Europe settings, and USA settings. So if you want to set any of the sessions, you change the color to what you want. But if you don't want to set the session, or you don't want to see the session, you change the color to none. So as you can see now, we cannot see Asian session, we cannot see USA session because the color is none. We can only see the Euro session. So that is the session we are trading right now. We are going to set our time to 9 to 10. Why do I say 9 to 10? Because I initially said 7 to 8. Yes. The reason is each broker have their own time. So broker server time, that is what is important. So my broker server time is 2 hours ahead of UK time. So that's why it is 9 to 10. So instead of 7 to 8, I added 2 hours to it, makes 9 to 10. Okay, so that is the indicator. All right. So it just helps us to draw the box. And another advantage of it is if you want to back test this strategy, you want to see what has happened before, so you can actually scroll back. You can scroll back and look at how the each time the box is drawn, see how the price reacts to it. Say, oh, can I use this box? Will it have helped me if I sold here? It told me to sold here. If I have sold, will it help me? You go again. Here it asked me to buy, but there's no buy. Here it asked me to sell. If I sold, will it help me? What about here? Did it give me a buy here? Did it give me a sell here? So here it asked me to buy over there, but was I able to buy anything? Nothing to buy. But here I was able to sell. Will that make me money? You get your pen and paper. You get your pen and paper and start writing down. So you write the price, the high, the low, and you look at when it breaks. Then you can keep your record. Okay, the same thing here. See, it is high and low. You see what happened. So you do your back test. So that's the advantage of the indicator. It helps you to visually see what will have happened, assuming you were trading on that day. So you can go back as far as you want to study the chart. Get your pen and paper trade a little bit to build your own confidence in the system. So once you have traded it, let's say you have backtested for like 6 months, it's not difficult to backtest it. It's very easy. A lot of people have done it already. I have done it. Backtesting for like 6 months, find out what is the win-loss ratio. How many times do you win? How many times do you lose? What is the average pips of win? What is the average pips of loss? Then that will build your confidence. You know, if you've done that, come what may, you know, you can stick to your strategy. You won't be worried. All right. So I'm just showing you the advantage of using the box is that you can scroll back and look at the performance of this strategy over time. We are looking at USD JPY right now. It is just 5-minute chart. Okay, what broker do you use? Okay, IC Market. IC Market is a well-known broker. I'm sure some of you on this chart will be using it. All right. So if you want to open one and you don't have a broker yet, or you want me to provide you with a link, I will say here is one. You are not under any obligation to use them, but they are good in my opinion. Okay, they are quite okay. All right, so let me pop it here for you in case you might want to use them. So you look at that throughout. Like now I am in 30 April 2020. So this is July. So I've already gone through the whole of June and the whole of May. As you can see for yourself, that it is actually not really bad. Not, in fact, don't let me put it in the category of bad. It's good. It's very good. You can see for yourself. This is just one pair. This is just one pair, and this is what it does. Okay. Any question? Anybody with any questions at all? This is the box. So I'm just showing you so you can see the story of this strategy. Yeah. Good stuff. How about FXTM? Oh my goodness, I don't want to badmouth any broker, but I'll leave you to do your own research and judge for yourself. What I suggest for you is that if you plan to use any broker for your live account, go ahead and open a demo first and look at the platform, look at the spread, and look at different stuff before you make up your mind. Some of them, their spread might actually have a significant effect on your trade and also on your profitability. I've seen some broker, giving you spread of 20 pips, while some other broker are giving a spread of 1 or 2. The same pair at the same market conditions. So that's horrendous. Okay, what are the 3 best pairs from back testing? Okay, GBP USD is actually the one that we started with initially, but since then we've used all the 7 majors, we've used the minors, we've gone from minors, we've gone into indices, in fact we've gone into metals. Well, even with Bitcoin and everything, it seems to work for nearly everything. So it's you that you have to make your choice now. You can't trade all of them. You cannot trade all of them. So specialize, become a specialist. Okay, you can start being specialist on GBP USD. I've given you that already. So specialize and then extend your tentacles a little bit. Some have said Eurocard is very good, and some people have specialized on indices. Actually, and those people that specializes on JP225, for example, and different. Some people trade gold. Gold seems to be doing very well with the strategy as well. Yeah, GB. It's not. Don't say it's the best pair. It's not the best pair. It's one of the pairs. It's good. It's okay. I mean, you could find a pair that is better than that, but the thing is that it's good, it's profitable. So, and if it's working, if it's profitable, so why not? Why change? You're new to my channel, Nick. You're welcome. Yes. So the indicator is actually this indicator is going to be available on a Telegram group, and also it's going to be available on our website. Okay, good stuff. Any more question? Good stuff. All right, what shall we do next? Okay, now let me show you the competition we are running now. Okay, I'm sure some of you have heard about the competition. So have you joined? Has any one of you joined the competition yet? Yeah, who has joined the competition? Who has joined the competition? All right, the competition is actually free. You don't pay for the competition. It's free. You just join, you open a demo account or you open a live account, you join the competition. So this is the competition here, the SBS challenge, your trade mentor SBS challenge. So why do we set up this competition? Okay, we want you to try our strategy. We've given you the strategy, how it works. We know that the strategy is profitable, but we don't want to take our word for it. We want to go and check it out and come back with evidence to show whether it is correct or it is incorrect. So that's why we gave you this opportunity. So you can see the number of people that have taken that opportunity. Okay, 86 people have already registered to take part in this challenge. This challenge started on the 1st of this month and it's going to run for a while. All right. Okay. So, okay, you want to see US 30. All right, we'll do that very shortly. Okay, so this is the SBS challenge. So I'm going to go for it. So if you want to register for the competition, you come to competition, then you go to active. This is fsblue.com. They organize different competitions. You go to active and you look for SBS challenge, your trade mentor SBS challenge. Okay, you click it, you'll be amazed what you are going to see. So these are traders who are using SBS strategy. This is SBS on fire. Jeez, SBS on fire. In fact, people are using this strategy in such a way that it is mind-boggling. It is unbelievable. It is very unbelievable. Let me tell you, this started on the 1st of January. Oh, sorry, 1st of July. So that is how many trading days ago? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 trading days. In 9 trading days, these guys here, they have all used SBS strategy. Everybody started with the same amount of money. As you can see, they started with $1,000 US. Okay, and none is taking any undue risk. These are people taking 2%, 5% of their capital to trade. So following money management rule, you can see the result of what they have achieved. Okay, so do the maths for yourself. All right, so what I want you to do is for you to take part in this competition. Okay, to take part in the competition, you just have to register with these people here, FS Blue. You can open a demo account, and if you want to register, you just say join. Okay, you click the SBS challenge and you will see a tab to join. You click join. Now, because you have not registered, it will ask you to register. So you register and then you will join. Okay, and then you can look at the rules of engagement. Rule of engagement. We started July 1st. So today is 13th of July. So it's just 9 trading days ago. You can use a live or demo account. It's your choice. But you need to use the SBS strategy. What we are teaching tonight is the strategy you must use. Okay? All right. If you want to know, but actually you can use any other indicator or any other thing to help you manage your trade. I know some people use things like Fibonacci levels, support and resistance level, MACD or RSI, whatever, to help you to manage your trade. That's okay by us. Okay, if you need to know more about the SBS strategy, you can watch a YouTube video. We don't allow EA, so all these people you have seen in the competition here, none of them is using expert advisor. These are all manual trade. Manual trade. Look and jump. Look and leap. That's what they do. Manual trade. Okay. All right. So the condition is that you have to open an account with a balance of $1,000. Demo account is welcome. You don't have to go and open a live account because of that. You can use your demo account. It's acceptable. However, if you don't have a demo or live account you want to open, you can use that link there. What else? So who is the winner? After the competition is over, the person with the highest amount of equity is the winner. Okay, so simple. What else again? So you can join the competition at any time. Okay, you are free to join anytime. Okay, so there's a prize to be won, 5 prizes to be won. So, but what is important, the $300 and so on, what is important is that you take part and improve your trading. Compete with the other people. Put yourself in the mood of being a trader. So when you're in that mood and you are disciplined, you can carry it to your real trade in the future. All right. So and finally, if you are the winner, we'll pay you by PayPal or whatever means you can take the payment. Good. So that is it. So this is the competition. This is how far it is going right now. So we are watching it and we want you to join. Yeah, there's a lot of active users. Some people have taken few trades. Some people have taken many trades. So it is your chance to shine. So if you know how to trade Forex market, whether you are a beginner or you are intermediate, advanced, and you need to challenge yourself, here you go. Thank you, Mudan. Thank you. All right. Link to the Telegram channel. All right. I'll give you to the link to the Telegram channel. All right. Link to the Telegram channel is here. All right. So link to the Telegram channel is right here. Okay. So if you want to download indicator, you can go ahead and do that. Just join the Telegram channel. It's free. And download the indicator. Okay. So let's go back to our trade. Let's go back to our trade. I want to show you. Okay, this is the USD Japanese yen that we were talking about. I want to go back to the trade here. And I will look for USD chef. Let's look at USD chef, next one, and let's go to today. This is today's trade. As you can see, this is also a fantastic trade. Where is it? Okay, this is today's trade. Yeah. All right, fingers on the buzzer one more time tonight. One more time, fingers on the buzzer. So insert arrow, up arrow, and I'm gonna make this my arrow. Okay, I told you I can put my arrow anywhere I like. Okay, I can put my arrow anywhere that pleases me. It's my arrow. Fingers on the buzzer. Which one is the trigger candle? Okay, yes. We can be sure that E is not used because we need to verify each result. So we need to verify each result. Look at the entry point. Look at the exit according to SBS. So we might not check every of the trade, but we will go and sample some trades. So if you have, let's say you have 50 trades altogether, and we decide to sample 8 out of the 50 randomly, random picking trades. If we discover that they are not SBS trade, then we might ask you why. I'm not sure whether FX Blue will detect the EA. Not sure. Okay. All right. So Robert says number 1. Abel says number 1. Ali Reza says number 1. Hey, everybody saying number 1. Why? Why not number 2 or number 3? Who else is there? Who else is there? Okay. All right. Let's call the chase. So you are right. It's number 1. Okay. I wanted to confuse you a little bit and put that candle right on the spot where the trigger candle is. All right. All right. So that's number 1 for you. That's the trigger candle. So we're going to put our buy. Remember, at the close of that candle, Some people have asked a question is, does it matter the type of candle you get, whether it's a bullish or bearish candle? Innocent. Number 7. Why? Where is number 7 coming from? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why? No, it's too far. Number 7 is too far. What you are looking for is so close to the home. 1. Right. So the question they asked me is, can the candle be a bearish candle even when you are going long? And the answer is yes. Like you see now, the trigger candle here is a bearish candle and we are in a bullish trend. Okay, we're going up, yet our candle is a bearish candle. Similarly, when you are going bearish, when you are going south, that is, you are selling, and your trigger candle is a bullish candle, it's okay. There's no problems at all. All right, so now let's see let's see what is our take profit target. It's also very small, 8 pips, and the stop loss is this line here, and 8 pip targets. Let's see how we get on with that 8 pips target. How did we get on with the 8 pips target? We got on to 33 pips. 33 pips. That's 4 TPs, right? 8 times 4, 32. So we got up to 4 TPs. Jayes! Hello, Jayes. How are you? Now I want to show you something I've prepared before, this Euro GBP. While I was looking at it, I saw this Euro GBP and I just want to show you, okay, that sometimes you can take a big advantage. Any question first? Any question from anybody? Any questions? So keep preparing your question, okay? Prepare your questions. Any question? You want to go through something that is you want to clear about it? Okay, you're fine. Oh, welcome, Jayes. All right. Excellent. Okay, so let me do this for you here. Okay, so I told you guys about one indicator that I normally use. If I'm in a good position like here, maybe during the day I've been trading, I see that, oh, there's something going on, you know, there's no much reversal, you just see uptrend, little retracement, uptrend again, little retracement, uptrend again, little retracement, uptrend again. You might be thinking, will this be a great day for this currency pair? So you bring out the tool. I got a tool for you. It's called the trailing stop tools. Trailing stop. It's called the ATR stop. Most of you you know this already. So I am going to insert it, and I will let your imagination run a little bit and see what the indicator can do. Insert. I have the indicator here. So it's called ATR. You use all the default value. You don't change anything. Just default. It uses ATR period of 14. Good evening, Oluwaseyi. How are you? You have the ATR of 14 and you have KV of 3. KV is multiplier. So it's a multiplier 3. Okay. So I'll leave it with you for a moment. See, enjoy it. Okay, there you go. Enjoy it. See where you can come out from. So you can see that ATR as a very good indicator that can help you to trail your position. So the first thing is that you don't get this type of move all the time, but sometimes it can happen. Okay, so when it happens, it will keep you in that trend as long as possible. As you can see, this ATR will just trail your position. So what we use in the indicator to do is to manually trail your position. So let me show you how to use it. Okay, so assuming you went into your trade from here. Okay, maybe that is let me make sure that is a buy line with. Okay, so you went into a buy position, let's say at the close of that candle. All right, so that is your trigger candle there, and now you will be trailing your position based on this ATR. Okay, you can, we have one method which is TP1, TP2, TP3, and so on. This is another method. Okay, so if prices move in your favor, you move your stop loss. Assuming this is your stop loss is now here. It used to be down here, so you move it to break even first when your position has moved in your favor. Now when the price has moved again in your favor, you look at where this thing is flat, where ATR becomes flat. That is your resting place. So you rest there. At that point, price is somewhere around here. When it gets to another level here, you rest over there. Price is still going. Okay, all right, but make sure it is closed when the candle closes below the ATR. That is when it changes color. Okay, so when it move over there, you put your stop loss there, but make sure the candle closes before it can take you out. All this candle, none of them closed. Okay, the ATR move again, you move your stop loss. ATR move again, you can move your stop loss. It move again, you move your stop loss. You find those parallel lines or parallel levels when the ATR is resting. You are resting. Next, you move your stop loss. You move your stop loss. ATR move, you move it. ATR move, you move it. You move it, and finally it will take you out here because you can see that this candle closes below the ATR. So that is where you will come out at here. So you come out at the close of that candle because this is the first candle from the beginning to the end. This is the first candle that closes below the ATR indicator. Okay, that's why this ATR indicator is a very useful tool for us. Okay, it doesn't work all the time. No, it doesn't. But when it does, it can give you a good number of pips. Rank 22. I know what you're thinking about. The result from the guy is so good that you have not seen it before. But actually check second person as well. Sometimes when we look at the number one, it doesn't let us see the number two. How great work the number two guy is doing. Check number three guys as well. Number two is 400% in 9 days. 400% in 9 days. Right? That is number two. Number three is over 100% in 9 days, and they are all using SBS. Number four is about 40% in 9 days. Because of this guy in the front, we might not want to consider the other people, but they are doing fantastic job. In fact, up to probably number 10 or something. Anyone that can turn a profit in 9 days in Forex, even 1%, even 0.1%, is a good trader. But the thing is that you need to watch. You cannot judge people based on 9 days trade performance. You need to let it run for a while. You need to keep it running. Let's see if that person can maintain that momentum. I hope they maintain it, and I wish they maintain it, because what we are looking for traders who can come out from the pack, who can show that they've learned something and they are really using it as it was taught, or perhaps they've added their own modification to it, which is also very well welcome. Hello, Oluwaseyi Onyeka, which is better, ATR or the normal trailing stop? Both of them are almost the same thing. In fact, you have another one called the super trend. You can also use super trend for the same work here. So, but I like this ATR stop because I don't have to calculate anything. It's calculating it for me. It's using the average true range, but it's doing the calculations for me. So all I need to do is just look at whenever it is level, whenever it is resting. I call it resting because at that time there is no new high. It only moves up when a new high is formed. But when there is no new high, it remains at the same level. Okay? When there are no new high, it remains at the same level. But once the price, look at here, once the price move and form a new high, then the indicator also form his own new high and stay there. And when the price move again and form another new high, the indicator move and form its own high and stay there. See, from here till here there is no new high. This was the highest candle and everything else was lower than that. That's why the indicator printed a straight line. So that straight line is where we are going to target to put our stop loss, trailing stop. But also be careful when it's approaching. You might just give it a room to see whether it's going to close below or above it. But once it closes below it, you're out. You are completely out of that market. You say, nah, thank you so much, Mr. Market. I am done with you. I have milked you to the last drop. Oh my goodness. Okay, to join the group, the competition. All right, so there's a link to join the competition. The link is here. So I'm just going to copy that link. So that is the link. I will paste that link here. Remember, this is free. You don't pay anything to join. Use your own broker. You don't have to change any broker. Just use your broker. But challenge yourself. That is what we want. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself that you want to see if you can compete with others. You know, not necessarily that you can win, but even if you don't win the competition, but you have learned something. You know, everything you take part, you teach yourself, you know, becomes your own skills. All right. So this is what I'm saying. We are looking at this first one, but look at number 2. That is in any place, that is a fantastic return. Number 3, fantastic. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? Even 4% in 9 days. Man, that's a fantastic return. So if you can join, you know what? You should join. And, you know, create your own success story. Because we are celebrating these guys now. If they don't join, how can we celebrate them? How will they even know that they can perform? Because when they hear their name, everybody's talking about them. They don't want to fail anymore. You know, they want to continue to be successful. And before you know it, in 10 years' time, you might be hearing millionaire something. Millionaire something. How did it start? The guy is landing on a jet pad. He's landing on a chopper. He's buying a house in Dubai. You know, how did it start? It starts like this. If you don't put yourself out there, say, look, I can do it. You know, you raise up your hand. Let me test myself. How will you know? Okay, so thank you very much. Onyeka, you want to join? Go ahead and join. Oluwaseyi, what is this downside of ATR? Okay, let me tell you. The downside of ATR is that if you don't get a smooth trend, it's really a bad indicator. It's really a bad indicator in the range. It will kill you in a range. So that's why I said sometimes when you notice that the price is just trending, that is when you go and draw it out from your locker. Bring it out. But if you notice that the price is a ranging market, or you have been in a range for a while, it's going to kill you. See what I'm talking about? Look at what it's doing here, because there is no defined range, right? See here, assuming that you are using it to trade, because some people can use it to trade as well, to take buy and sell. It will kill you all these areas, because it will take you in as a buy here. Okay, when you look at it, you think, oh, it's a good strategy. No, it's not. Okay, so I'm going to reduce this to one line, so it will take you. Okay, let me change this line to just change the color, just to demonstrate what it is for you. Okay, let's take that one to red. I don't like red. I don't change it to blue, something I can see properly. Okay, so now assuming you are using this strategy, so it says you should go long at the close of this candle here, and then go close your position at the close of that candle. Well, that one make money, that one make a little bit of money. Here it says you should go long at the close of this candle here, somewhere around here, and you close your position at the close of something like this candle, something like that. This is a loss. Okay, and so on and so forth. So if you use it in a range period, it will kill you. But if you are able to find a trending period, you realize that, oh, this market is trending, a little trend, it will help you, it will guide you like that. See, that's a little trend, it will help you on a trend period. Okay, or you are new, okay, or you just joined the program. Get inspired, so that is it. That is the big disadvantage, is that it is not good for a ranging market. We have different strategies for different market conditions. Okay, and that's what you must know. If you are trading a range, you must use a different strategy. If you are trading a trend, it's a different strategy. Those are the major two type of strategy, if you like, buckets you can have. You can have a range strategy, and what you are doing in a range is completely different from when you are doing in a trending market. What you are looking for are completely different. In trending, for example, you are looking for momentum. Hey, momentum. Let's move. In range, you are looking for the opposite. I don't want to go anywhere. Stay where you are, please. No news, nothing. Just stay there. Just stay there in that range. Just stay there in that channel. I don't want you to move out of that channel, please. So you need to understand the market. You need to know what type of market you are trading. So if you know you are trading a range, you bring out the range tools, all the tools for range. You know them all, right? You bring out all the range tools and you throw it at the market. If you are trading range, trading trend, you go into the tools and bring out all the trend strategy tools. All right, so now let me show you one more thing that we are proud of here. You know, I've been teaching you guys many years on YouTube, but now I have decided to hit to your call. Most of you have said you want me to mentor you, and at least you enjoy what you see on YouTube and you want to learn more. So I have designed a portal for you where you can come in. Everyone will come into that portal, and loads of resources are there in that portal just for you. Okay, I've designed this, and all you need to do is to sign up and log into that portal. And apart from that, we have a Discord group that also do exactly the same thing. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is the portal that I've designed. All right, and is currently we got loads of people already in this portal. Okay, so how does it work? All right, so what we did was based on your demand. I've mentored people privately before a lot of times, and I hesitate to go public, but so much demand, so I had to do it. Okay, so what I did was to create these 3 packages. Okay, so I said the first package is actually for people who just want to come into the platform and, learn from scores of videos that are there, loads of resources that are there, become expert trader. That's all. For the gold package and diamond package, they also enjoy the same thing, exactly the same thing, but the difference is this gold package want a mentorship. They want one-to-one with me. They want me to teach them, hold their hands. They don't want to just watch the videos only. They want me to schedule a session with them, 1 day session with me, to look at their trade, to look at their performances, to look at what has gone in the past. Everybody has story. I have my story as well. So I have my story to tell. So you will hear my story as well. So you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine. We exchange ideas. That is all what it's all about. Maybe I can encourage somebody. Maybe I could be of help to help somebody to realize their potential. That is what it's all about. 2 hours or 1 day. Okay, but someone will say, no, I need more than 1 day. I need at least 3 days for me to understand the whole system, the whole thing about forex trading. So that's why we created this bigger package, which is 6 hours, 3 days. You can choose any day you like. Okay, all these prices are one-off. It's a one-off price. If you want me to mentor you for that 1 day, it's a one-off price. That also is a one-off price of 500 USD. It's not pound sterling. It's a USD. Okay, right. So, and also this $50 is a one-off. However, to continue on the platform every month, we will pay $50 as a monthly renewal. But that is for all the packages. So, however, tonight, if you are here tonight, I think you've done well. You stay with me up to now. So what I want to do is to give you an offer. You cannot say no. I've never seen anybody that said no to this offer. I am telling you. I have not seen one single person that said no to this offer. Just give me a few seconds to explain why. All right, tonight I will give you the same package that you are looking at here, not for $40, not for $30 or $20. You only pay $10, and when you pay this $10 instantly tonight, you can benefit over $1,000. I'll show you how to do it. So I've never seen anybody that want to invest $10 to make even $100 and says no, or to make $200 and say no. Okay, so tonight, if you are interested in that, which I believe you are, so follow me. So what you do is make sure, if this is the package you are interested in with that $10 discount, make sure you click this one. But if you want to set up your one-to-one immediately, go ahead, pick the gold package, or you pick the diamond package. Go ahead and do it. Okay, so let's say we do the start mentorship for the smaller package, okay, which is the silver package. What do? Put in your name as usual. Okay, make sure you choose the correct time zone place, because this one, the reason why it's so important is when you book your one-to-one mentorship, okay, we have to do it in your own time zone. We don't want to book a time when you were sleeping. So you look for your time zone. Let me look for mine. Everybody's time zone is there, so just take your time to look for it. It will be there. It will definitely be there. Sometimes even I try and look for mine, it takes a while to find it, but it's there. Yes, that is mine there. That is there. That's there. Okay, country as well. Make sure you choose the right country. And your phone number. Put the correct phone number there. Okay, put the correct phone number there. Click next. Okay. Now when you get here, the referral ID box, you don't have to put anything there, because currently you don't have a referral ID yet. But when you register, you get a referral ID or a referral link. Now when you use that referral link to invite anybody else, you get commission for them joining your tradementor.com. Okay, and anyone that you invite, they will thank you for it. All right, so you put your email address there, your password. You put your password there. Password. Let me get a password here. You put your password there. Make sure your password is a strong password. Make sure it's a strong password. Next. All right, so you cannot use the same email to register twice. Okay, so it's clever. Okay, next. All right, so now you see this package. It's telling you that you are going to pay $50 US, but I'll tell you something. If I put this code there now, this code, all right, that code, and you apply discount. Apply discount. See, discount applied. Okay, there you go. It becomes $10. Instantly, you can pay this $10. So you have two payment methods. Okay, I know some of my friends in some part of this world, initially we had only PayPal. They have issue making payment with PayPal. So this weekend we have added another card, which is the Stripe. This is very easy to go through. Okay, you just select Stripe payment, and you say complete your registration. It's so simple. Okay, so if you want to use card, if you want to use PayPal still, you can use PayPal. If you want to use Stripe, if you try PayPal, is like this. PayPal is like this. You have options of using PayPal email or PayPal credit card, but some countries PayPal doesn't take their credit card. We have noticed that. Okay, but for the Stripe, it takes any country. Okay, for Stripe, say it's telling you only have to pay $10, and you just put your card detail there. That is it, and you pay. So easy, right? So once you pay and you get registered, you can log in straight away. You are enabled right immediately. Okay, so let me quickly show you what you will see once you have a login. You also get an email to confirm your login, but you don't need to check that email immediately, but you can check if you want. So, but you are already enabled and you can log in straight away. Okay, so apart from the fact that when you log in, you get scores of videos and resources available for you to browse through, you go to our store. Okay, this one is special because this is designed to make sure that you enjoy your membership. Okay, somebody asked me of the indicator last time. I think it's asking me about whether it's automatic trend line or something. You come over here. Okay, if you are not a member, you'll have to pay for all these indicators, and even we have strategies as well. So you have to pay for the indicators and you have to pay for strategies. Okay, so this is the strategy we are talking about right now. Simple breakout strategy. We have another powerful strategy called the Bollinger Band squeeze. Most of you that knows me, you know about this strategy already. And I have another one that I'm going to add very shortly. It's called the double MACD. You must have listened to it before. So if you are a member, you don't have to pay anything for all these indicators, because once you join, I will send you an email. In that email, it will have a coupon code, and the coupon code, if you, let's say you add this one to cart, you add that one, you like that one, you like these three. Okay, and then you say, okay, let's view my cart now. Let's see my basket. What is inside my basket? Okay, so once you see your basket says $250. Okay, if you are not a member, you have to bring your credit card and pay $250. But if you are a member, you just put your coupon code right in that box, apply coupon code, and this $250 goes to zero. I mean it. Somebody asked me, is that not crazy? Somebody paid $10 and it's downloading 250 watts of information. In fact, I've seen people doing much more than that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to take the advantage tonight, because that is not going to last forever. That code that I just gave you. Okay, let me give you that code now, because it seems that code. Let me give you that code. Okay, that code is not going to last forever. I will take it out because we can only take as much people. You know, I cannot mentor 40,000 people. I've got over nearly 40,000 on YouTube that follows me. So if every one of them, you know, join this thing, how will I cope? So, but the few of you that always follow me every night, I want you to be part of it. So, and that's why I don't want anyone to say, I don't have money. You know, if you can't afford $10 for education, at least for a month, I'm sure you also agree with me that person need to check himself out. Okay, so that is the coupon code. So it's so easy to get to it. Just go to the home page and say or just click register. By the way, the website is www.yourtradementor.com. Let me copy that. www.yourtradementor.com. Any questions? Do we have any questions from anybody? Okay, so there we go. So also we have a blog. If you are interested in reading blogs or even writing blogs, you can look at that blogs. Quite a lot of good topics there. Okay, so any question whatsoever about the mentorship? If you have any question about mentorship, I will answer you. So this one was written by a young man here. Correlation between currency pairs. It was actually written yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Power of compounding. You've heard of compounding interest. If it's something you want to read, this one says how to win big on the forex market. The pros and cons of trading with expert advisor. That's one of the questions somebody just asked. You know, learn the best from the best mentors and don't repeat their mistakes. So we got a couple of reports like this that you can chew through when at your leisure time, maybe over the weekend or when you are trading and you just have to relax. Yeah, so all these are ready, prepared for you guys. So take the advantage of the coupon code, and if you do it tonight, I will send you that welcome email, and that welcome email will contain your coupon to download all the products, whether you want one or two, however you fit. All right, any more questions? Okay, cool. So let's round up now. Let's do a roundup and a roundup of the today's strategy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable all the sessions. So I'm going to enable Asian session. Remember, we use 2 to 3 for Asian sessions, 2 to 3. Also, we use 9 to 10 already for Europe, and then for America we use 14 to 15. Okay, and then we need to set the colors. Okay, make sure you put a color, otherwise you won't see it on the chart. So we set a color for that. I will set a color for this as well, and you say okay. All right, so now you got let's remove this. Let's remove the ATR stop. Okay, now you got 3 indicators or 3 sessions. Okay, so you got Asian session here. You always start with the Asian session in the morning, and then you trade it until you get to Europe. You can see the Asian session sometimes is flat. Okay, you can see there's no trend here. It's a range, and then you can see what happened in Europe. Europe gets into a trend, and America also sometimes you get a reversal from American market. So that's a day. That's a previous day for the same thing. That's Asian box. Euro box and the US box. Okay, so you can see not only that you can actually trade Europe, you can go back if you are still awake or you are in Asia or your time zone allows you. You can actually trade the 3 sessions. Okay, excellent. So these are the 3 sessions. So let's look at one indices or one strange instrument before we go. Do you want to see any session, any instrument, any pair? Somebody mentioned US 30 earlier, so let me go there. US 30, US 30. This is US 30. Okay, this is US 30. All right, so this is what you get for US 30. This is what you get for US 30. This is how it looks. It looks like Forex as well. The box are stationary or stated in a very nice area, almost at the top sometimes, where you can make TP1, TP2, TP3. Okay, so this is the 3 sessions, and I'm just looking at US 30. I'm not even looking at Forex. Not looking at Forex now. I'm looking at something else, and it seems that the box usually come out good. Usually come at the turning points. Usually turning points. Okay, this is also a turning point. That's a turning point. That's another turning point. Nearly almost a turning point. That's a turning point. So the box is strategically located. This is also another turning point. It's a turning point. So it looks like the box and the time that we are trading agree with some of these charts. So that's why they do work most of the time. Okay. All right. Question. Any question before we finish today? All right. This is today. So if you're analyzing for today, okay, if you're analyzing for today, what you do is you drop your 2 lines. You drop your 2 lines here. Let's maintain our color. You drop your 2 lines here, and if you are taking if you are trading multiple sessions, okay, so this is where you start. Okay, you see here there's no trade here, but you got into a trade here, and probably you hit TP1 by the time you get to Europe session. Okay, now you got to Europe session, you change your box size to Europe. You change your box size from Asia to Europe. Otherwise you'll be using the wrong box to trade the wrong session. Can you imagine if you are still keeping this box and then you are looking for trade here? You might get yourself into trouble. Okay, because this trade here, you will have gone long somewhere here, and you might get stopped out. So make sure you are using the right box for the right session. So when you get to Europe session, you change your box to Europe, and then you can see here you got into short position. Probably you get your TP1 out here. Similarly, when you get to American session, you change your box. You change your box to American session. You see here there's no trade. There's no trade here. The only trade that's available is at the top here, and this will give you cool TP, maybe TP1 to 4 thereabout. So that is how it works, ladies and gentlemen. How do you trade the news? Oh, that is a story for another day. Yes, I've covered that also on my channel. Okay, briefly, I have 3 methods that I use. One is, if I can remember quite all right, the first one I do straddle. Maybe you know what is straddling. That's my favorite one. I've done a video on that as well on my YouTube channel. I do also it's called long-term trading, where I'm using the news to add to my open positions. So for example, let's say I'm long on euro dollar, okay, and I have a long-term view. I have a view of 6 months on euro dollar, okay, and I'm long, already longed. So I know that euro dollar is going up. That is my perception for the next 6 months. But I don't just want to buy at any cost. I'm looking for big, big drop in price. I'm looking for big, big reversals before I buy euro dollar. So I use the opportunity of news to do that. So I wait for news. I will be waiting for bad news for euro dollar. Why people are crying, oh, it's too bad, euro is falling. And that is why I will be buying, because I have a longer term view of euro dollar. I know all the news that is happening now, that's good. The news will happen, but overall it's still a bullish trend. So I will be using the news to buy more into my euro dollar position. So, and I will accumulate those positions over that 6 month period. So at the end of 6 months, I may have 10 different positions on euro dollar, and which I am using. I'm trailing, using a trailing stop to follow my trade. So, but I don't just want to buy anytime there is a price available. I want to buy when there's a dip. Buy cheap. So when there's a news that is bad for Europe, it's good for me because it gives me opportunity to buy. Then when there's a news that is good for Europe, it's also good for me because it increases my profit. So it's a win-win situation for me. Whatever the news comes to euro dollar, provided I have done my research. You need to do your research on that one. You need to do your research and know, you make up your mind the direction of travel for a specific period. You can do that in many ways. Forex factory, different places, you can go and research it and make up your decision as to what is the outlook for this particular currency in the next 3-6 months. Once you have made that decision up, then you'll be using the news to pile up into that position. Professional traders, that's exactly what they do. That is exactly what they do. Some of them will hold a trade for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. They are in one single trade, but they will be adding to that trade. They know any reversal is an opportunity to buy more or to sell more, depending on the direction they are trading. So that's how professional they do. But we in the retail, we like 5 minutes chart, like very quick ones, and that's what kills most people. People will sit down and analyze the market for months before they take one single position, but once they made up their mind, they will stick to that decision for the next 6 months. All right. So David, does that answer your question? Yeah. Okay, you're asking for Oyebola, you're asking for Nigerian time for this strategy. Okay, the question is, what broker are you using? Which broker? If you are using IC markets, your time and my time will be the same. It doesn't matter which country you are. So far you have the same broker as me, we are going to use the same time. But if you have a different broker, then you got to check your broker's time. Your broker's time compared to UK time or GMT time. All right, get inspired. You said I need access to the private group chat and code for downloading from the store material. Oh, you've made your payment. Oh, good. You made a good choice, man. You made a great choice. Okay, you are going to get an email from me in the next as soon as I finish this. You will get it from me, and I can assure you that you probably will not sleep. You probably will not sleep more than 2 hours tonight, because you are going to be sucked into that thing. You wanna read, you wanna watch, and you wanna download. So I bet that's what is gonna happen. All right, don't worry, I'll send it to you. Get inspired. Any more questions? Okay, any more questions? Okay. All right, so Robert, you've actually asked me a question before which I missed. The challenge is how you can scan the market quickly and get the right pair, like the one we are discussing. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. How can you do that? Scan the whole market quickly and get the right thing. What I usually do to help me a little bit about it is that I have a page which is open here. All right, so I have a page which is open. First of all, if you are in our group, we have a Discord group, a group that is created for yourtradementor.com. So we have a lot of traders in that group, and what they are looking for is a signal from SBS. So once there is a signal, let's say in GU, for example, somebody will post and say, hey, signal in GU, and people will go and check. And if you like what you see, you trade it. Somebody might say, oh, there's a signal now in AU, Aussie dollar, or in a Euro pound, something like that. So you are in the group of people that are doing exactly what you are doing. So that will help, one. Secondly, I normally have a chart that is open like this. So and then I will just drop each currency pair on it like that. I just drop each currency pair like this. I just check them out. I just check each currency, because when you are talking of the box will be exactly the same place. So within 5 seconds, I will know if I get a signal or not. I will know within 5 seconds. Drop the next one. Is there a signal? No signal. Okay, move on. Drop the next one. Is there a signal? No signal. I move on. Just like that. So that might not be the ideal scenario, but it can help. And I've seen some indicators. Somebody did an indicator. It's actually in the Telegram group. Below here, instead of having all these pairs, it made the indicators, the pairs are showing below the chart. So you can quickly just click each pairs like that, and the chart will be changing. Each pairs. Remember, you don't have to trade 24, 25, 28 pairs. You only need to trade 1 or 2 or 3 pairs. As you can see, those people making money on the turning out 500%, 300%, 100%, 1000%. Some of them don't trade more than 2 or 3 pairs. So it is not the quantity that matters, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I'm going to say next, but I'm not going to say it. All right. What are we doing here? Okay. Yeah, you got it. You got that one. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right. Sheyi, Oluwaseyi, have you joined the competition yet? You said you were looking to join. Have you joined now? All right. Good stuff. Thank you so much. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, once more, let me give you the code in case you missed it. Okay. In case you missed the discount code, it gives you 80% discount on the silver package. It means if you use that code, you will not pay $50. You only pay $10, and that will give you the whole access to the whole platform. Okay, for the entire month, from the time you start, for 31 days. Okay. All right. So, any more questions? I hope I've answered all the questions that you got tonight. If there are no more questions, so I will ask you to tell me, because I've got your greetings in your language, and I want to say good night to you, or I want to say thank you in your language. So if you got it, you can post it for me as I salute everyone. So, Terima kasih. Eyalama, spasiba, siabunga, bona notei, ndewo, undi maba, kashifo, odaro, ndewo, gia Louis, ninale kale, toshibi alakaya, yu etila kale, toshibi alakaya, chokran, mamun, Grazia, Eyalama, Norway, Yulale Kale, Keya Lebuha, Lala Salama, Emoti Zero, Shukriya and Shaba Bakar, Goidi Nache, Magandar Gabi, Shukriya and Shab Bakar, Danki Show, Slap Leka, Marimik Shalamat, it is Tagalog, Dankwell and Slapka. Dalu. All right, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, thank you so much tonight. I had a good time. I enjoyed the conversation, and I hope we can chat again soon. All right, take care, everybody.